Okay, here we go, Brother D. Brother D talking about why the Cavs are struggling. Okay, I'm going to make this real simple. Here we go. You guys ready? The Cavs are struggling because LeBron James is in his own way. He is in his own way, everybody. Yep, I said it. I'm going to start off by saying, one, that I love LeBron James. I've supported him from Cleveland to Miami. I had nothing wrong with the press conference. The press conference was awesome, and he should have did it that way. People just have a problem when black men stand up and make a decision. And if he wants to take his career somewhere else, that's fine. No one says anything to you when you want to go from one post office and start working for an inner office posting system. That was a dig, I know. But anyway, it is what it is. And if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. That's just his decision as a man. Black men, own up. Suck it up, man. Grow a pair. We have to get past that. But anyway, let me go forward to the thing. So he goes to from Cleveland to Miami. And we see in Miami that LeBron James was always at odds with a couple of people down there. And he comes up here to Cleveland, where he comes and teams up with Kyrie Irving. The problem with the Cleveland Cavaliers right now is LeBron James. Why? Because he does not know how to build people up. He's a great facilitator. A facilitator is not a facilitator and someone who mentally builds people up are two different things. Kevin Love was destroyed from the time he came from Timberwolves to the time he came to since he'd been on the Cavs. LeBron James has ridiculed and mentally destroyed Kevin Love. That's why Kevin Love will never be the player that he once was. He will never, ever, never, ever, ever be the player that he once was. And that's because LeBron James does not know how to know how to build up and encourage men and take them to the next level, like Dwayne Wade does. And I'm not doing this as a comparison and contrast with Dwayne Wade, but I have to give you something tangible so you can see what I'm talking about. So this is what I mean. Kevin Love can right now go to the Warriors and he'll never be the same person. And that's because LeBron James has destroyed him. If you notice, everyone has come to the Cavs, that game has gone down. Look at Jay Crowder. He's come to the Cavs, but on Boston, he was like an enforcer. He was a tough guy. Now he seems a little timid, like he won't go forward with doing what he really needs to do on the court. And that's because you have to please LeBron James in every which way possible in order to remain in good graces while you're on the Cavs. LeBron James runs everything from the coach down to the last player. And he has to get out of his own way. The best thing LeBron can do is get out of his own way with it. With all this control. He has this controlling thing. And that's why when the coach said, what Ty Lue said, he was like, yo, man, we got to get rid of these agendas. Ty Lue know what that is. He's saying, look, I'm tired of this cat running the team. I'm tired of him having agendas with the way he does things. So you gotta get your agendas out the way. And part of your agenda is, if you don't fit in the way I want you to fit in, I'm gonna get you out of here. Everyone who's coming to Cavs games has diminished. Let's look at Kyle Korver. Kyle Korver came from Atlanta, and he came over to the Cavs. If you notice, he has went down since he got here. And people say, LeBron James hit him right on the money. Great facilitator, but he doesn't build them up. The other, it was, who were they playing? I think they were playing the Bucks. And Kevin Love got hot. So he was steady dishing to Love. Now, to me, Kyle Korver he gets the Hustle Man award on the Cavs. He doesn't play great defense, but he hustles to try to play great defense, which is great to me because it's like, hey, this is what I am, and I'm trying my best. And so, nevertheless, they was all on a fast break. Korver was wide open on the right wing. Kevin Love had somebody within 2 feet of him. LeBron still gave Love the ball. Why was that? Because he was hot. For some reason, he looked over at Korver and shrugged him off and then passed to Love. And I said to myself, wow, something's going on. See, I don't need to be a scientist or a basketball coach to know when something's going down, you know? You can just look and see you can look and see what's going on with people at times. You know, you can just look and see like, wow, man, like what was that all about? Why is he icing him out like that? Why isn't he passing Corver the ball? And because LeBron James gets this thing, when he's mad at you, you either going to be on the bench or he's going to be cursing at you the whole time while you're on the floor. Every move you make, everything you do, he's going to be on you. The Crowder game went down. J.R. Smith game went down. J.R. Smith can't hit a basket, but yet he's in LeBron's good grace. Why? Because they boys. Now, he don't hit a shot, and there's a while when Kevin Love wasn't hitting shots. But J.R. Smith, a.k.a. Swish, cut me a break. Swish what? But anyway, J.R. Smith hadn't hit a basket since he's been in New York. But the whole thing is that he's not consistent, but since he's in LeBron's grace, he still calls Swish. He still get to start when Wade comes. Everybody want to, talk about how great his defense is. Mediocre. Very mediocre. Mediocre. But see, it looks great because he's on a mediocre defensive team. The only person who stood up to him was Tristan Thompson. Tristan Thompson was like, look, dog, you ain't going to curse me out on the floor. LeBron James gets in his own way because he cannot lead men. Once again, a facilitator is not a leader of men. I'm just facilitating. I'm just dishing, getting you the ball. That will make me happy. That will boost my morale. But I'm not doing nothing for your psyche to break you out of your slumps. Sometimes you need somebody to get in your ear and be like, hey, man, you the man. Dude can't stop you. You good all day long. You this, you that. And you just keep sending them praise. And if they blow an assignment, just say, don't worry about it, man. Come on. You get the next one. You got to do that sometimes. You can't jump on them because sometimes when people blow assignments, LeBron James jump all over you. And you have to watch that because you're breaking people. You're breaking people. And when you break people, they never be the same person that they were. The reason why people break people is because they're trying to mold them into something else. But see, LeBron James break people, but never builds them back up in another area. And when you do that, that causes the person to be completely damaged goods. They become damaged goods. Now, I know a lot of people ain't going to agree with it. I'm like, okay, well, I don't agree. LeBron's won a championship. Yeah, but look at everybody's game who came to Cleveland. Everybody's game is diminished. Name one person who came to Cleveland to play with LeBron, and their game has run up. Don't lose Miami. Miami was a different beast. Everybody came together. Okay? Cleveland was different. He went back to Cleveland, and people came to play with him. Okay? And their games went down. Their games went down. LeBron James is in his own way. He has to step back and let Wade build these brothers up, man. Because he does a horrible job. Just like Michael Jordan, he does a horrible job as a coach. Some people just can't do that thing. Because you're great in one area, I mean you're great in another area. Sometimes God doesn't give everyone every gift. A lot of things are intrinsic gifts, and then it's not going to work for you. And you got to learn how to back up and let somebody else do that, so the whole can be better. Is he a great facilitator? Yes, he is. But he also gets in his own way. Prime example, the last 2 minutes of that championship they won against Warriors. I'm sorry, in the last 4 minutes. He made 2 crucial turnovers. How did he make those turnovers? He took the ball out of Kyrie Irving's hands. And the coach asked him, hey, let Kyrie bring it up. See, LeBron, after J.R. Smith at halftime, had hit a couple of baskets. Then all of a sudden, Kyrie started hitting. All of a sudden, LeBron wants to do this great thing. And come in and do his thing. Bah, 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 bah. But he turned the ball over twice. Why did he turn the ball over twice? Are you ready for this? LeBron, to me, looks like he suffered from anxiety. That's why he goes into those little funks. Anxiety, that's why he goes into these fumbles. You go, how in the world did Steph Curry strip LeBron? How is that? I mean, we all suffer from anxiety in one form or another. It'll attack, but it's how you respond to it. And at one time while he was on Miami, he put the sheet over his head during the second championship run they had. The first one, he lost to Dallas. And the second one, when they beat OKC, you see him on thing putting a towel over his head when he sat down on the sideline. Why did he do that? Because he was blocking out everything that causes him to become to suffering, or he was blocking out everything that tried to come his way and mess him up. So that's what he did. That's how he dealt with it. And cool, that's the way he dealt with it. That's the way he dealt with it. You know, and when you see LeBron start to fumble the ball and come down the court and dribble the ball off his foot, people say, well, what's that about? That's about anxiety. A high intense moment that the heart that the brain can't comprehend and the heart can't handle. So it causes you to either discombobulate. So but you know, a lot of people suffer from that. Some people take pills for it. Some people who are Christians, you know, we believe God, and we keep moving, and we, you know, take authority over our bodies. Say, hey, no, you're not going to act like this. You're going to get right. But nevertheless, I'm going to get out too far over to that. I'm a Christian, so that's hard for me not to. But that's what's up with LeBron, man, with the Cavs. He gets in his own way, and he doesn't understand, because once he destroyed Kevin Love, he didn't know how to build him back up. Now people say, well, LeBron does a lot. He gives out money. He gives out gifts. Well, that's that. His philanthropy has nothing to do with him building somebody up. You ever see? He's an abuser, to people. Sometimes I'm talking about his teammates. You ever notice how like somebody who beats his wife, they'll come home with gifts. And the reason why they do that is because now they don't know how to apologize. And the only thing they can do is give you something in order to shut you up. So I think even in the midst of it, I said, yo, he just have to learn not to chastise grown men in front of 20 million people. You can't do that and think they're going to be all right. It don't work like that. It just don't work like that. You see him blow his assignments, he curse you out. That's craziness. But he don't curse himself out. So that's the thing with Cleveland. Look at every person that came to Cleveland. Every person's game has diminished. Everybody's game's diminished. And I'm not talking about Wade. Wade is old. You know what I mean? Wade's old. That's why he's not the guy he used to be. But everybody LeBron dealt with, everybody who came to play with LeBron, I should say, has come there to play. Game has diminished. Crowder, diminished. JR, diminished. Who else came diminished? Came over with them. You see, oh God. 3-point shooter. What's his name? Oh, I can't be doing videos forgetting people's names. My God. Came from the Magic. His game diminished. Everybody's game diminished. You can't name one person. That one person that came over and remained consistent and remained good. And then another part of it is fluidity. No fluidity in the team. No one's happy. Nobody happy and running. Nobody's doing their thing. There's no fluidity in the team. Fluidity. No fluidity in the team. The team doesn't just run. Everything got to be going through LeBron's hands. I'm the big chief. I'm the big master. But it ain't work. It don't work, dog. It don't work. People say, well, he won a championship. He beating everybody else. Yeah, they beating everybody else. When they had Kyrie, but that's a whole other story. I'm going to leave that alone. But that's what's wrong with the Chief. There's no fluidity in the team because no one's happy. Because you can't be happy unless LeBron's happy. And when LeBron's not happy, well, ain't gonna happen. So he destroys people, and you gotta be in his perfect grace, and then you have to do everything right his way. Now, if you say, "How do you say, listen, you're a LeBron James fan?" Because I'm brutally honest. I'm brutally honest. Like when I look at you and say, "Hey, I'm a handsome guy." I'm just being brutally honest. I am. But that doesn't mean my nose ain't big. That Doesn't mean my ears don't stick out from the side of my head. Doesn't mean my teeth is a little yellow at times. See? It's what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? But the big thing is this. We have to recognize what we're doing, who we are, that we may be better. You know, and I'm not saying this just to down LeBron James. I'm just telling you what's wrong with the Cavs. No one's happy. No one's happy on the Cavs. No one's happy. Corbin not happy. You gotta go. Everything I go through LeBron. Even when you get happy, LeBron, can I be happy? Can I share LeBron? You kidding me? That's insane. It's insane. You know, you got a big, strong guy like you know, the boy came from Boston, Crowder. Balling, hitting threes, get over here, everything clanking off the rim. That has to do with your psyche. Has nothing to do with nobody passing me the ball. Has to do with my psyche. See, Boston had a coach that knew how to deal with your psyche. They have a coach that know how to deal with your psyche. LeBron don't know how to deal with your psyche. That's not his area. And I don't know if it's Ty Lue's, because Ty Lue's too busy taking instructions from LeBron. You get what I'm saying? Okay, so I want you guys to thoroughly enjoy this one. Okay? So remember, they're not happy because of one, LeBron James destroys people when they come there by constantly riding them, telling them what they have done wrong. The second thing that he does, his anxiety messes up in games when he's dribbling the ball off his foot and everything, and he starts to mess up in like the last 2 minutes if things come up. Sometimes he beats it, sometimes it's not there, but it is so apparent when it's there to me. Now, I'm not no doctor, but I know when people are nervous, this is like that's part of what anxiety is. It's nervousness. It gets in and just throws you off a little bit. Some people hyperventilate when they get anxiety, and some people freeze. Some people, you know, jumble their words. It can manifest in different ways. The other thing is the third thing is no fluidity. Because no fluidity. You ever notice how the Warriors just run ball? They just running ball. Like, yeah, they balling, passing, woohoo! Everybody happy. Not on Cleveland. You know what I mean? It's not just because they're older. There's no happiness. There's no happiness. Like, yo, let's get this run going. Like, you know, you be feeling when you play. I played ball growing up. I'm a tall guy. I'm 6'4". I played ball growing up. And when you getting that run on, you like, whoa, you feel good. You know what I mean? After you go bust a grub, you know what I mean? You talk smack during the game, everything. You laughing, high-fiving. Not in Cleveland. Not if LeBron's not happy. You know, and LeBron got to get out of his own way. Come on, dog. Black folks, stop acting stupid. You talking about greatest player ever lived. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. What that got to do with now? What it got to do with you critiquing something in within your ranks in order to make things better? I can win 20 championships, right? And still have areas of improvement. You get what I'm saying? I don't mean that people are happy. I don't mean, and I'm not talking about doing everything people's way. I'm just talking about don't curse out grown men on national TV. Stop beating up on folk. Let folk run ball. That's why they have so much fun with Dwayne Wade when they be in there. Because Wade not to get in your ear and tell you what you need to do and then keep it moving. I ain't mad at you. Get over there. You do that. You do this. And you know, and all the people on the side, I just love it. Oh yeah, he's like a chess player. Yeah, right. You be subject to that all game and find out how well you respond. People say, some people can take it. Some people are men. They all are men. It's just that we're different. We have different fabric. Some people need to toughen up. Toughen up sometimes means to raise your level of intensity and to fight through something. Not so much, I can take you, call me a punk chump, or I'm not saying call people chumps or nothing like that, but he curses you out. I can't be too many MFers and you telling me off in front of everybody, and I got family and my wife in the audience. Come on, dog. Stop. Come on. You can't do that. You can't do that, man. All right, Cavs, let's go to the next level because I want you to beat the Warriors. I ain't got nothing against nobody in the Warriors. I actually like the Warriors, but I like the Cavs better. All right, much love, Brother D. Deuces.